Hello, now I'm going to go over kind of the big picture of Made to Profit. Again, our goal is to help you develop a market-leading home cleaning company in your market. And I'm not talking about a company with 2 or 3 employees where you're cleaning, anything like that. You don't clean here. You develop a company. You work on the company, not in it. And so you definitely want, over time, to build a company that has 12 or 18 or 24 employees and to push $500,000, $1 million in revenue. That's what we've done, and that's what we can help you do as well. As far as the things that we give you to help this, we give you tons of information. We give you a big success manual, training videos. We give you all kinds of information as far as forms and that type of thing. So any type of lead sheets, quote forms, all types of employee forms, record keeping. You can have all of that. And again, you're a licensee, not a franchisee, so you can use that, modify it, ignore it, whatever you want to do, but all of that information is there for you. The second thing we give you is forums, and that's for improvement. We have regular Skype calls where Paul and I, other licensees, go over issues that you're having, try to problem solve them, give advice. We also have the training videos, that's a forum as well. And then also you have our ear anytime you need it, and we can help you with any kind of situations you're having, operationally, administratively, sales process, etc. The third thing that we give you is problem solving. We both have lots of business experience. We have all kinds of anecdotal information, models, tons of models to help you make decisions based on the operation of your business, how many people to have on a team, what areas to serve, so on and so forth. All of it is, business models and help that can help you move forward. The fourth one, and a big one, is marketing. You have to grow fast. You can't just have good people. You have to market well. You have to have people call you. You have to have people email you. You have to be great with the website, with your search engine optimization, with your pay-per-click, with all of your marketing efforts. And we can show you how to do that. The pay-per-click alone is big with Google and Bing. Those are the 2 major search engines. We give you tons of help as far as how to get going fast on that and how to improve. But we can show you how to use their metrics and improve, and we'll help you get there. Number 5 is a business plan. We can help you develop a business plan and execute a business plan. Every business needs a plan, something over the next 6 months or a year. What are your goals? Operationally, marketing, sales-wise, how big do you want to grow? Have financials that support that and tie into that. We can help you with that, and we can show you ours as well. And the 6th way that we help you is your success is our success. We don't have a big initial fee. That's not a profit center for us. We want you to be successful long term. And we've been there, we know how to do it, and we can help you get there as well. As far as more detail, the difference between licensing and franchising, there are 3. Again, for a franchisor has to have control over the brand, significant assistance and control in the operation of the business, as well as accepting money in the first 6 months of the relationship. With licensing, you control the brand, you develop the brand, you own the brand. You're also ultimately in control of your business, and that's a big advantage because of this. All markets are different. All realities are different. Workforces are different. You should have the autonomy to make different decisions than we might have or somebody else might have. We're not going to give you a cookie cutter formula to follow or things to adhere to. You're a business owner, and you're going to have the autonomy to make different decisions if they behoove you in your business. Also, it's your brand. A lot of big deal is made about brand leverage and that type of thing, but the home cleaning industry is really different. If you took the big 5 franchises, their market share in any given market is on average less than 10% of the market. So there's not a lot of leverage in their brand. If I was going to develop a business and a franchisor had 30% market share everywhere they operated, well, yeah, that would be much more compelling. But with franchisors, they don't have that type of market share in our industry. It's very fragmented, and usually in any market there are 50 or 100 players. We show you how to be a big player, a locally owned, locally operated player. So it's your business. We want decision makers. We want smart people who have had a lot of decision-making experience in the business world and to own their own business. We give you tons of information, opinions, whatever, but it's ultimately your control. Another advantage is in licensing is you deal with us. We are a small company, but you're not going to deal with a hired staff member. You're going to deal with business owners who have actually been exactly where you are, both Paul and myself. We have 16 years of experience in this industry. We've seen almost everything. We've made our share of mistakes. We've done our share of really good things, and we can help you all along the way, in the beginning and much later on as well. There are no extra fees with us. A lot of franchises, there's an initial fee and there's a royalty, but there's also a 2% marketing fee. 2% of your revenue, for example, goes to their special national marketing programs. Well, say if you're doing $500,000 in revenue, that's $10,000, 2% of that. Well, maybe $10,000 can be spent better elsewhere. You might have another media channel that has 3 times the return on that. You could get 3 times the number of sales you're getting from that. Well, that's where you should be spending your money, not in some national program. We also don't do anything with supplies. We show you the best way to get supplies, but we don't have any markup or any kind of supply chain like some of them do, where it's, you get their supplies and there's a markup involved, incremental revenue sources. One thing is, there's nothing wrong with franchises. We're different, it's a different path, but there's nothing wrong, and there are many very successful for a reason. We just have a different method of going about this through our licensing program. There are no specific territories. Generally, you have an area. We're not going to have another licensee near you. But if you want to expand to another territory, into these 3, 5 lucrative zip codes or wherever, or that end of the state, way over there, you can do that. You're not hindered in a licensing agreement. We won't restrain trade. And also, there is a 10-year term to the licensing agreement. So we're with you for 10 years every step of the way. At that point, the royalties, which I'll go over in just a second, they end, but then it's your business. And you say, well, what's the big deal about that? Well, 10 years down the road, you probably know everything that you need to know about running a cleaning business, and we've helped you get there. But if you take, say, 5%, a typical royalty of $1 million business, which you can get to in 10 years, that's $50,000. That's $50,000 a year in income additional you'll have through our program versus a franchisor, everything else being equal. Say that $50,000 over 10 years, the next 10 years, that's $500,000. That's a lot of cabbage, and that's why we think we have a good story to tell. Again, with royalties, you pay anywhere from 6% to 2%, and it depends on how much revenue you're doing, and that's in that 10-year period. And the initial fee is $7,000. You compare that with many franchisors that have a initial fee of $20,000 or $60,000. Well, that's a lot of money that you'll save doing licensing instead of franchising. So that's generally the big picture with Maid to Profit. If you're interested, look around our site, see the information, contact us. We'd love to talk to you. We want to get successful people that can really run with this, and we can help you every step of the way. Again, it's Maid to Profit, your brand, your business, your license for success.